100 years ago, there was a small village in Korea where a family lived that later became famous because of a strange incident. The head of the family was an old lady. Her elder daughter was married, and according to the customs of that area, the husband of the daughter lived with them as a son-in-law. Life in the village was peaceful. God had been very kind to the people that year because there was plenty of rains, and the wheat harvest was very good. Everywhere, golden crops could be seen. The villagers were very happy. Women and children danced and sang in the fields during harvest time. Men were busy fishing in the sea or participating in games at the village ground. Everyone was joyful, and no one had any sorrow. One day, the husband of the elder daughter had to go to the city for some work. He loved his wife very much, so before leaving, he asked her if she wanted anything from the city. The wife was a simple and beautiful girl with long, silky black hair. She told him, "I want a comb because my old one is broken." He accepted her request, but there was a problem. He suffered from forgetfulness. Before leaving, the wife thought carefully and said, "If you forget my request, just look at the moon. It will remind you." At first, he remembered everything, but when he reached the city, he became busy and forgot about the combs. When he finished his work and was returning home, he suddenly remembered that his wife had asked for something, but he could not remember what it was. Even after thinking hard and looking at the moon, he still could not recall it. Finally, he went to a shop and explained everything. The clever shopkeeper understood the situation and said she must have meant something beautiful and round like the moon, probably a mirror so she can see her own beauty. So the man bought a mirror and returned to the village. When he gave the mirror to his wife, she had never seen a mirror before. She looked into it and saw a beautiful girl. She thought her husband had brought another woman from the city. She started crying and said, "I did not know you would bring another wife. Please take her away." Hearing this, the husband was shocked and confused. She went to her mother and complained. The old lady also looked into the mirror and saw an old woman. She became angry and said her daughter was lying. Then the wife looked again and saw a beautiful girl once more. So both mother and daughter started arguing, accusing each other of lying. A small 10-year-old boy who was eating cake looked into the mirror and saw a boy eating cake. He became upset and cried, thinking someone would eating his cake. The whole house became noisy and chaotic. Finally, the village elder came out. When he looked into the mirror, he saw an old man. He became very angry and shouted, "Who are you? How did you enter my house without permission?" In anger, he threw the mirror on the ground, and it broke into pieces. The reflection disappeared. The elderly man's daughter fell at his feet crying because she thought that the wife her husband had brought from the city had died when the mirror broke. The girl's elderly mother, as long as she was alive, believed that her daughter had lied to her and had just been putting on a drama. The little child was happy that his cake was saved, while the old man started thinking that some strange joke had been played on him. After that, his daughter's husband stopped bringing things, fearing that another incident might happen again.